Now, he's been a household name across Britain since taking up the sonic screwdriver in Doctor Who 8 years ago. And David Tennant's screen presence in thrillers such as Broadchurch and The Escape Artist is undiminished. But his latest role as Shakespeare's Richard II sees him return to the stage with the RSC, a production which will this week be beamed into cinemas across the country. Katie Razzle went to meet him.
You might not recognise him from behind with the plait, but his voice is unmistakable.
I love doing these plays. It's quite a selfish motivation. I don't come because I want to proselytise about Shakespeare.
Proselytise away, David Tennant's many fans might say. And his Richard II has been stirring things up in the RSC's Stratford home, not just because of the new hair extensions.
Wert thou not brother to great Edward's son, this tongue that runs so roundly in thy head should run thy head from thy unreverent shoulders.
On Wednesday, Tennant's Richard II will be broadcast live in cinemas across Britain. This RSC milestone even has its own trailer.
This earth, this realm, this England.
The idea is that you're coming to the cinema to share the live experience, to be effectively in the audience of a theatre production, rather than to go and see a movie.
So you might look like you're really overacting.
Well, we might, yeah. We might be spitting a lot more than you would on telly.
Frailty, thy name is woman.
It'll have a very different feel from his film version of Hamlet. You'll smell the sweat, he told me. Even he struggles with Shakespeare's language in rehearsals at first, but he doesn't agree with Downton Abbey creator Julian Fellowes that you need an expensive education to understand the plays.
I went to a comprehensive school in Paisley, you know, so, and I don't think they're remote. I don't think they're difficult to fathom. And I think if you come and see a play, you'll follow the story.
And follow they do, to stage door every night. Tennant fans love his versatility. He'll be revisiting his dishevelled cop in an American remake of the ITV hit Broadchurch next year.
We will find the person responsible.
He told me he knew he wanted to act from about age 3.
I remember my parents explaining what an actor was, that was somebody pretending. And I remember thinking that was a great idea and that's what I was going to do.
Yeah.
Success has looked effortless. His latest TV incarnation, a lawyer in the terrifying Escape Artist. It's yet another in a long line of shows involving violence against women or children, too graphic to show on Channel 4 News. So it felt right to ask him why TV drama is so reliant on it.
Fairy tales are full of violence against children and women, aren't they? Again, that doesn't necessarily make it right, but it's clearly something that it's a scab that we as humans like to pick.
Should it be part of the engine of drama?
Well, it always has been.
That doesn't necessarily mean it should be.
That doesn't necessarily mean it's right, but I suppose it means that it's part of what we recognise as starting off points for our stories.
Oh, lovely.
It was Doctor Who that cemented David Tennant's rise. He'll appear with other Doctors in the 50th anniversary special later this month.
Oh, you've redecorated.
I don't like it.
Go on then, tell us what happened.
Sure, you'll need to turn the camera off though. As soon as you've done that, I'll tell you everything.
He didn't let on, but he did have advice for actors with successful careers.
If somebody brings you a cup of tea, you say thank you, rather than it's not warm enough.
Stage. Are you taking me to the stage?
I'm taking you to the stage.
And while he kept mum about Doctor Who, the plot of Richard II is less of a secret.